All right, we're going to get right into it. Everyone's talking about North Carolina and the hurricane that hit the area, devastating it all. By the time this video is over, you're going to understand that your A, government's not going to help you, and B, this is probably a planned, coordinated attack using weather modification, but that is purely speculation. In case you didn't know, North Carolina is full of lithium. As a matter of fact, it's been slated as one of the richest lithium mines in the world. And in case you didn't know, their neighbor, Spruce Pine, North Carolina, is home of the richest quartz mines in the world. They have a very unique high purity quartz in the ground there. And that quartz supply is the largest supply for all of the chips, microchips, AI stuff, all that. We're talking a $530 billion industry. During some digging, I found that there's a company already in place called Piedmont, and Piedmont is actually going to be mining the lithium that comes out of the ground. They are waiting on their contracts. In case you didn't know, though, the local residents have been fighting this. They do not want the lithium mines in their towns. Fighting this. Kind of like before COVID, if you guys rewind the clock and go look at all this stuff, Israel was under protest. China was under protest. All these places were under protest against their governments. And then they came out with the shut up. And then everyone, it's all gone, poof. And now they're starting to protest more, but I digress. So, the residents of North Carolina were animately protesting putting in this lithium mine. I'll let you draw your own conclusions. And this will be the third largest producing lithium mine in the world. And I don't know if you guys have ever looked up how they mine lithium, but it's not good. And for all the people that are on this green thing, right? This lie of a green thing, right? Like save the environment, global greenhouse gases. It is a total scam, all right? They're going to open up the earth in North Carolina to mine lithium. Please, after this video, spend a few minutes searching how they mine lithium. Do yourself a favor. Don't believe anything that I tell you. And Piedmont made a deal already with Tesla to supply them with the lithium. Okay, so can't you guys understand where this is kind of going? All right, and if you look it up, you can look this stuff up. The government has weather manipulation patents. They have patents on how to create tornadoes. I have presented so many videos on here about the government out of their own mouth saying it, and plenty of evidence that weather manipulation is going on. And for all you non-believers out there, all you have to do is look up in the sky, and every streak that you see in the sky that stays there well long after the plane is gone is a chemical spray that they're using to enhance what happens here on the ground with our weather. And it's called weather manipulation. Okay, please look up that stuff. It's very, very serious. Now remember the quartz mine, because we've been talking about the lithium. The quartz mine actually wanted to expand their operations. And guess who wasn't in favor of that? All of the residents. The residents were saying no thank you, and they were not going to let them put in an expansion. One thing I want you guys to understand, that these are mountain towns, okay? I want you to think back in your mind all of the history of you growing up. I don't know how old you are. I'm 56. Mountain towns do not flood because mountain towns really don't get a lot of rainfall, an excessive amount of rainfall. That's why in the mountains on the east, especially in the Appalachians, they build in the hollers, because you might get some rain in there and you might get a tiny bit of movement in the water, but you're never going to get anything like what we just saw with the hurricane that blew through there. I just want you to keep that in mind and just think about it, or even go look it up, how many times mountain towns have flooded, okay? It's an anomaly. So if people are living in the mountains that normally never ever flood, guess what they're not going to have? Flood insurance. Right? And guess what's happening already? Already right now, there are people out there offering to buy victims' houses for cash for even 3 and 4 times as much money as they were trying to get before. Also, I want you guys to understand that there are reports coming out from the relief truck drivers that are trying to get supplies into these areas, and they are saying that their tires are being slashed. So they're trying to prevent aid from getting to the people whose land has been devastated, who they wanted to buy out so they could put in and expand quartz mines and lithium mines. All right, now you guys do your own homework. All this stuff is 100% legit, and it is just maybe a conspiracy theory. Even the media is claiming that it's biblical devastation. And these folks, I am letting you guys know that these folks are rallying behind each other. Communities are building. People are leaning on their churches more than ever. I'm going to show you guys a clip right now of a gal who lives there, boots on the ground, and she's going to tell you guys literally that the FEMA and government agencies are telling people there, do not give your donations or supplies to private individuals. Only give them to the government people. I mean, this is crazy. They are literally discouraging people from helping their neighbors, okay? Literally discouraging people from doing what they know is inherently right and good.
Well, you're going to have to just excuse my appearance because we have no power, we have no running water, but I'm just so pissed off that I've got to make this clear. We got a notification from FEMA. I'm guessing that's FEMA for Tennessee. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's supposed to be the disaster relief people. But they were like, do not donate your time. We don't want you to donate time unless we ask for you. And we don't want you to donate stuff to other people. You need to just donate money and stuff to us and get your instructions from us and listen to us. What? And then they said yesterday, we don't go into areas that the roads are not easily accessible. What? You are the disaster relief people. Like, that is your job, to go into the areas that are hit by disaster and provide relief. Not to just go to the easy area and sit and wait for the people that are in the disaster area to be able to come to you. The roads that we do have were cleared by the locals, and you have to have trucks and stuff to be able to get through there. Like, it's just beyond me. So, and you have us all messed up. If you think you're going to come here and bark orders at us and then expect the people just to give you the money and us trust that you're going to try to take care of us when you don't go into areas that are not easily accessible. What? Like, this is Cott County, girl. So, donate to our local churches because they will make sure that the people that are need it will get it. And you need to just, while we appreciate what help you're trying to provide, I don't think you understood the assignment, because it's not to just go to one location in hopes that the people in the disaster area can make it to you. So just sit back and watch, and we'll show you how it's done, but we're not going to stop. So please and thank you.
Listen, that's all I got for you guys today. I want you guys to fully understand we are actually in like a World War III. We are in a battle of good versus evil. We're in a spiritual battle. We're in the battle for our country. Okay, the young folks that they're going after, please understand they're going after your baby with these jab lists, right? Putting this stuff on the recommended doses and stuff. That's going after your child, okay? They're going after your kids in school. They're putting kitty litter boxes in bathrooms and scamming teachers and people to make your kids believe that they can be dogs and cats, and if they're male, they can be female. Don't you guys get it? They're confusing the youth, and all the parents are just standing around. And if you try to go to a board meeting and complain about it, they shut you up and send you out the door. Okay, and they go on with business as usual. What we're gonna have to do is just kind of understand that the narrative that you're getting fed on the television set is a lie. Okay, please disconnect from MSNBC, NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, and all of the captured media. All right, please get away from it. We have to lean on independent journalists. We have to lean on the guys and gals that are out there in the trenches trying to get the stories, people that are fact checking all this stuff and trying to present you guys the information. And then it's your job to actually drill down on the information and find out, is it fake news or not? But I promise you, everything presented in this video is legit 100%. And it's my belief that they literally just sent that hurricane in there to flood out all of the inhabitants so they could take over the land. Also, here's a clip right here. It's oddly enough, all of the places that are being destroyed, Maui, and then you have Asheville, all slated to be 15-minute cities. That's just another coincidence that you can think about. okay? As they try to usher us into this techno-tyranny, they're going to move people out away from the minerals and land, which was always protected before. And again, I am saying that all of this solar stuff, it's all nonsense. It's not sustainable. It's not reliable. It's not valuable. This stuff's been around since the 1800s. It never could move cars the way we need them to move. It never could move machines the way we needed them to move, even if the batteries are getting better and better. And lithium is not good in any aspect. It's not good for you health-wise. It's not good for the environment. It's not good at all the way they mine it. So this whole green thing is a total scam. Okay? And they're creating an alternate economy. Okay? The oil and gas old guys are out, and the new, young, smart people are in with their lithium and quartz and computers and all this stuff, right? I just want you guys to know the end game is not actually for you to use this stuff to your benefit. It's actually used to be put in place for your tyranny and to monitor you. That's what it's used for. All right, see you guys on the next video. Share this video with your friends. Let's get the word out there. We have to stop believing the narrative and start acting accordingly.